Am I the a-hole for demanding my kids back immediately after my parents left them with strangers at a campground without telling me? English is not my first language. I tried my best, but sorry if there are still some mistakes. My parents were watching my kids, 6M and 7F, for a few days, Sunday through Wednesday, while my partner and I were working. They were staying with my parents at a camping ground in another city, 120 kilometers away, about 75 miles. On Monday, my dad, kids' grandpa, had a sudden medical emergency and had to be taken to the hospital. During that time, my mom, kids' grandma, left our kids in the care of two of their camping friends, let's call them M and S, for about an hour. We learned about the medical situation on Tuesday afternoon. While we received a lot of pictures of the kids on Tuesday morning, my mom assured us everything was going fine and never mentioned the hospitalization. Here's the problem: we don't know M and S, and my parents never told us this happened. We only found out over 24 hours later when I started asking specific questions about who was watching the kids during the hospital trip. When I confronted them, they said it was a force majeure situation and assumed we'd understand. I told them I would have understood if they had told us at the time, but finding out afterward meant that if there had been an emergency, we wouldn't even know who had our kids. When asked how long our kids were in M and S care, they kept downplaying it, first saying about an hour, later, only 5 minutes at the hospital. When I told them I wanted the kids back immediately, the emotional pressure started. Don't do this to your kids. They'll be so sad, and you'll ruin their fun. I told them to stop the emotional blackmail and that we wanted the kids back. They refused at first, saying they'd bring them back the next day as planned. I warned that if they didn't return the kids that night, I would contact the authorities. Only then did they agree, and we picked up our kids that evening from the campground. We don't own a vehicle, so we had to take an Uber to the camping ground, which cost us over $300 Canadian. Not a problem. My kids' safety is far more important than $300, but still, it carves a hole in our budget. Now they say I overreacted and hurt the kids by ending the visit early. From my perspective, they violated a major boundary we had already discussed in the past and withheld important information for more than a day. Am I the a-hole for insisting on getting my kids back right away instead of letting them stay one more night? Asterisk edit typo. Asterisk edit number 2. Added the age of the kids. Update. Just called my dad. He's still in the hospital. We're waiting for test results. He might have surgery to install a pacemaker tomorrow or Saturday. He's doing okay in the circumstances.